20 years ago, the inaugural 947 Cycle Challenge saw 4,000 cyclists take to the streets of Johannesburg. This year, close on 30,000, including 7,000 first-timers, were at River Sands Commercial Park for the start of Johannesburg's biggest cycle race, the Telkom 947 Cycle Challenge. The elite batch of men set off at 5:30. It was cool and clear. Among those aiming for the win, one of the biggest prizes on the domestic scene were Team Telkom, with Reinhard Butler and Nolan Hoffman the key men, whilst Team Road Cover had a dangerous contingent, including Cape Town Cycle Tour winner Clint Hendricks in their team. The two major changes to the route saw the removal of the tricky inner city loop and the addition of a lap around the historic and now revitalised Kailami racetrack. Early climbs up Summit Road and then the R55 through Blue Hills gave the chance for the field to loosen the legs and size up some of the other contenders. A couple of riders encountered mechanicals, but it was early enough in the race for them to work their way back into the main group. A spruced up Kailami racetrack, a wonderful inclusion many years after hosting the race. On the smooth surface and open road, it was difficult for some riders to resist the temptation to have a dash off the front. A special opportunity on a special track. They hit the M1 at Woodmead, a rare privilege to enjoy riding on one of the busiest highways in Africa. And things began getting serious. The peloton stretched out by the increasing tempo as the riders tried to force an early break. By the time they reached Braamfontein, three were away. Stefan Reinecke in the colours of Clover took the first hotspot ahead of Telkom's Morne van Niekerk and Stuart Fitzpatrick of Road Cover as they crossed the historic Nelson Mandela Bridge. The peloton were not particularly bothered by the trio as they looked at one another for their reaction. Heading away from the city, the descent down Jansmart saw three more go away, and that danger is always lurking there. A crash, many went down, including Team Road Cover's road captain, Bradley Potgieter. Up through Randburg, the bunch was further reduced. Three were away by just over a minute. Lone Ranger Brendan Davids, a cross-country mountain biker, former triathlete and road racing rookie Eddie van Heerden of Hollard, and Team Telkom's Morne van Niekerk. They managed to open up a lead of close on 2 minutes, and by the time they were approaching Steyn City, the bunch were out of the equation. It was going to be a game of cat and mouse. It was intriguing. Davids pulled away. Van Heerden accepted the challenge. But then the man from KZN, looking to move from the dirt to the road, made an explosive final move. And it was Brendan Davids who managed to surge across the finish line and take a surprise victory in his very first Telkom 947 Cycle Challenge. A remarkable performance by a man who's just cutting his teeth in the road racing scene.
I've always seen myself moving to the road in the future. Yeah, look, I think it's obviously it's happening a lot quicker now than I thought it would. I always expected maybe get certain goals on the mountain bike and then move across to the road, but yeah, I just think the time is right now, and I'm also, in terms of professional cycling, I'm also getting on, so that window of opportunity is closing, so I think it's time to bite the bullet and make the move.
Road racers will be quaking. He's a serious threat. Brendan Davids clocking 2 hours 15:49 and stealing the thunder of the bigger names like Clint Hendricks, Billy Smith, Nolan Hoffman and Reinhard Butler.